Okay, now open up the chat. Boom. There we go. Good evening. And we'll open up YouTube. Doc says happy birthday. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate that. I'll jump over here to Facebook real quick. Got like a minute left. And then I will I'll share this. And then we'll start hopefully by 8. I'm running a little late. Let's see here. Let's see. Share to the ChillerNight Facebook group page. More options. I wonder why this isn't letting me share right. Well, folks, hold on. We're going to start here pretty quick. All right, we'll share to the Harrisville Haunted House page. We'll share to Chiller Chat. And we're going to share to Jack Shadow, because that's just the right thing to do. And boom. And now we get off of this page, go back to Restream. And let me get the show started, and we'll catch up on the chats. Hey everybody, this is Brian Hogue. Welcome to the ChillerNight live pre-show. Got it right? Okay. Tonight we will be talking about all things chiller, horror, sci-fi related, paranormal, old things, new things, nostalgic things, you name it within those categories, hopefully, or more or less. And of course, we're going to be talking about the ChillerNight programming on Stream TV coming up at 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Lasercorn says, hey peeps. Mary says, hello. Hey Mary. Ava says, hello. Hey Ava. Doc says, it's shared to Dr. Dread's Scary Stuff Facebook group. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Doc. Roger says, hello. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Roger. Kevin says, hi, mate. How you doing? Your classic horror friend here, Kevin. Watching Dark Shadows episodes. Brian, coming up to the 50th anniversary of Night of Dark Shadows. Wow, that's quite a while. Al says hi everyone. Hey there, Al. Diana says hi everybody. Hi Diana. She's on YouTube. Brad says it's the ChillerNight pre-show of Brian Hogue, starring Brian Hogue. Now here's Brian. What's on tonight, Brian? Well, I'll tell you here in just a second. Hey Brad, how you doing? John says, it's August, the dog day of summer is here, and now it's time for ChillerNight pre-show with Brian Hogue. This is Crozak DeGrand wishing our host a great happy birthday. Well, thank you very much, Crozak DeGrand. I appreciate that very much. And Brad, let me throw the schedule up here. Let's see. Tonight, everybody. Oh, look at that. 9 p.m. The movie is Night of the Blood Beast. 11 p.m. Chiller Chat. My host. Wow, actually, I'm the host, aren't I? Yeah, I'm the host. Okay, we're doing the May the 4th episode. That was a live episode we did, or I did back on May. May the 4th be with you. That was a Star Wars Day thing. 11:30. Chiller Night Theater. The movie is Killers from Space. 1:30 a.m. Chiller Chat. My guest is Brian and Terry Seach. That was the one from last week. We were talking about the paranormal marketplace, but we also, about half of that episode, or maybe a little bit more, is Brian and Terry talking about one of their recent Bigfoot investigations in Venango County, Pennsylvania. 2 a.m. Chiller Night Theater. The movie is Kill Baby Kill. That was the that was the new episode from last week. So very recent. Cassandra says, "Hi everybody." David says, "Good evening. Champagne popped and poured. Cheers. What are you drinking for your birthday?" I'm still on the old water. So, but I did break, and I had a piece of my Boston cream pie, which is always been my favorite cake, even though it's called pie, on my birthday for as long back as I can remember. I've always loved and requested that for my birthday. So had some of that, and I had some ice cream from Penn Gold Ice Cream earlier today. It's fantastic. So Ava says, the Lion's Gate is open. It is. Now, I don't understand that type of thing all that well. I know Ava understands that stuff. The Lion's Gate is open. I'm not real. It's something to do with, I guess, a gateway of good tidings of some type. I'm probably explaining that really bad. But yeah, it's supposed to be today and tomorrow, more prominently on August 8th. Al says, happy birthday to Brian and Jack. Well, thank you, Al. Lasercorn says, hi. Hey, Diana. Al says, hi, Cassandra. There's some back and forth there. Brad says, happy birthday. Thank you, Brad. Yes, another successful trip around the sun. So whatever I've been doing, I'm gonna keep that up. So Carrie says, happy birthday to Bruce on August 10th. He'll be 68 again. What? Who's Bruce? Well, whoever Bruce is, happy birthday to him. His 68th birthday again. So 68, good year. That's the year I came into this whole scene. Jason says, happy birthday, Brian. Many, many more ghoulish birthdays to come. Well, thank you, Jason. TJ says, hey, hello to Chiller Night crew, Brian and Miss Ava. Oh, hey, TJ, how you doing tonight? Glam says, hi, all. Diana, Lasercorn, Kevin, happy birthday, Brian. Thank you very much, Glam. Mary says, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your birthday wishes. TJ, and happy birthday, Brian, and many more. Thank you. Ava says, wish I could share the article about Lionsgate. Yeah. Everyone make your new moon wishes and have them in the ground for tomorrow. Okay. Cool. Well, maybe you could post something on your Facebook page or something, a little article about it or something, if people wanted to look it up. But all right. So there we have it. There's the schedule for tonight. And speaking of birthday wishes, I received a video birthday wish today from David and Diana. So David and Diana, thank you very much for joining us here tonight, and thank you for sending me the video. I'm going to play that right now. So this was very thoughtful. I appreciate that. So they emailed this to me earlier today. So here, I want to share this.
Cheers! Drinking blood to celebrate your birthday, Brian.
That's not blood.
What is it?
It's witch's blood. It'll leave you smiling like a jack-o'-lantern.
Happy birthday, Brian.
You blow out the candles. I'll cut the cake.
No, that's a knife. All right, well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. So, that was cool. Tom says, happy birthday, Brian. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. That was good. Now, last week, Ava and I went to the paranormal marketplace. You'll hear me talking about that tonight on the second Chiller Chat if you stay up that late and watch it, or if you saw it last week. We're talking about the paranormal marketplace, and we went there. We had a table set up, and that was a lot of fun. That was on Sunday, and there was a lot of people out there. It doesn't look like it in that picture because we were just getting we had just set up our table, and it was really kind of before all the people start coming in, but lots and lots of people, far more than I thought would have come out. And no, it was just a lot of folks and a lot of vendors, so we had a very good time. So thanks to the folks who put that on, and looking forward to another one of those. TJ says, so how's your birthday going, Brian? What plans are you doing today? Well, I went out to, Ava and I went out. We were looking for some furniture, and we ordered some a little while ago, and we were really expecting that to be in by now, but turns out it was shipping from Vietnam. I didn't know that, but we found out afterwards because, is the mic on? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, okay. They said, hey, it's going to be on hold for a while because it's shipping from Vietnam, and they shut everything down because of COVID. So I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know it was coming from Vietnam, but okay, that's cool. I guess a lot of furniture does. I didn't know that. Something new we learned. But so we went out looking for some more stuff, and then my dad and his wife, they took us out to dinner today, which was very nice. And then we got home a little bit ago, and that was pretty much the day, you know. Went out to a couple stores looking for doing some furniture shopping. And it's going real good, though. Having a good day. John says, good evening, everyone. I bid you welcome and happy birthday. Thank you, John. Let's see, and some folks saying hello back and forth. All right. Cool, very cool. I wanted to bring this up. This is I don't know if you guys have seen this. I started watching this, Ava and I started watching this last night, although Ava fell asleep very, very quickly into the first episode, so she must have been pretty tired. So, but anyways, the Netflix Top Secret UFO Projects Declassified. I didn't even know this thing was on. I told you guys, and I told you in error last week that it was this the J.J. Abrams documentary on UFOs was going to be on, I think I said HBO. It's actually, I believe it's going to be on Showtime. So, my mistake, but that's coming up actually tonight at midnight, I believe. Because I think it's coming up tonight at midnight because it's on August 8th. So, but I think they said it was going to start on, you know, they're out there, they're everywhere. So, but this is an interesting series here. And if you like that type of thing, check it out. Wanted to bring that up because, of course, one of the movies we're doing is Killers from Space. And actually, Night of the Blood Beast is an alien-themed science fiction horror movie as well that we'll be watching tonight at 9. So if you get a chance, check out Top Secret UFO Projects Declassified. I forget how many episodes there are, maybe 10, something like that, 8 to 10, I don't know, something cool like that. But pretty neat so far. I just started watching it last night. I think I made it through the first 3 episodes. Each episode's like 45 minutes long or something like that. So it's pretty neat. Brad says, after 2 weeks without hot water, after our old hot water tank broke, oh no, we finally set up the new hot water tank. We now have hot water. You'd be surprised how important it is to have hot water. No more technical charge. No, I can imagine. Yes. Well, I'm glad you got your hot water back, and yeah, that would be a bummer. It is something. When we first moved here, it's just the little things that we I guess take for granted, and understandably so. We get accustomed. They're part of our everyday lives. So, but I remember when we first moved here, we didn't have our washing machine and dryer hooked up yet. And in fact, our washing machine and dryer. Yeah, that's right. They both broke down. They both broke down. And we were going to a local laundromat here for, I don't know, first couple weeks or so until we got a new set. But yeah, it's, stuff like that is, you just really appreciate the conveniences that we have that we don't think about daily. So hey, we were talking about killers from space. Strange things out there. This week, I don't know if you all heard about this, but there was a mummy that was actually spotted on an airplane, a commercial airline. So, well, actually, he was kind of wrapped up. An unruly, an unruly passenger was restrained by wrapping him up in duct tape. So they've made a kind of a joke about that. But I have to share. I saw this bit of news, and I've got to share this. I laughed so hard watching this that I wanted to share this with you tonight. So it's about a minute and a half. So check it out. Check it out. Here we go.
Passenger causing sheer chaos in the air. And it got so bad that flight attendants had to duct tape the man to his seat. Ever since masks were required on airplanes, flight attendants say that their work has become downright dangerous.
Now understand something. I'm a flight attendant. That means I attend the flights. Sometimes our job has us attending to crazy people. If you push us too far, you're gonna have to attend this ass whooping. You see, because on this particular flight, I'm sitting in the jump seat and I'm just looking at him act a damn fool. He's spitting and cussing and going crazy. I say, that's enough. I got up and I walked over there. And by the way, this man smelled like a pack of Marlboro cigarettes, 4 shots of Everclear alcohol, and regret. So I know something's about to go down. At this point, he touching all over my coworker's breast. And where he f***ed up at is when he touched my titties. Because I don't play that. So what I did is I took out the duct tape. I said, he got scared, started stuttering, say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. I said, yeah, we about to mummify your ass now, boy. So we wrapped him up. Better than any Christmas present you will ever see. He won't be coming on no more Frontier flights at all.
Oh, Fredo wasn't having it. Yes. So there we go. A mummy on a plane. Good stuff there. Okay, I see Ava. She posted a link there. If you're curious about the luckiest day, meaning the Lionsgate portal. If you're interested in that, astrologers, that type of thing, check it out. Ava provided a link there. Brian says hello. Hey, Brian, thanks for joining us. John says, remember what Tallahassee from Zombieland. Enjoy the little things. Yes. Enjoy the little things. I tell you what. Now, this may sound simplistic, but going on the same vein of what John just said, I every day I say this. I have 1,000 things to be thankful for. And even if you're having a bad day and you got to wonder what those 1,000 things are, even if those are the breaths you take, the beats of your heart, whatever they may be, that's the way I feel. And honestly, I do say that to myself every day. And, I think if you can start every day like that, I don't know, give it a try. It might help. But I agree with that there, John. I agree with Tallahassee. Rafe Cantrell says, what's tonight's movie? Wow. Tonight's movie, the 9 o'clock movie is Night of the Blood Beast. The 11:30 movie is Killers from Space. And the 2 a.m. movie is Kill Baby Kill. And, of course, we have our chiller chats, 11 and 1:30. We'll go over that again a little bit later, but there you have it for 9 o'clock, Night of the Blood Beast, and that'll be in less than an hour. So Brad says, duct tape. If you can't fix it, duck it. Yep. Flight of the Mummy, Al says. I like that. Cassandra says, awesome. I want him to attend my flights every time. Love him. Yeah, that was... I laughed so hard when I watched that. I thought, oh, that is funny. This guy, you know, he has quite a way of telling a story. That was funny. Okay. I mentioned about the Netflix UFO series. I wanted to mention this. December is going to be awesome. December is going to be awesome. Did I say it? Did I say it enough? All right, listen to this. Both of these series, it's kind of pushing me out of the way here. Listen to this. On Disney Plus, The Book of Boba Fett in December. And then also in December for Netflix, Cobra Kai Season 4 starts. I'm really super excited about these. Because I from what I saw of Boba Fett and then his partner there, Fennec Shand, who you might know from, she played in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I can't think of the age. I didn't watch that, so I don't know. But I know she's associated with Disney and with Marvel. The actress Ming Young Wen, I think her name is, but she plays a bounty hunter named Fennec Shand, and she accompanies Boba Fett, kind of partners up with him. And then in season 4 of Cobra Kai, Terry Silvers is making his return. Terry is the Daniel's adversary from the Karate Kid Part 3. Probably probably the least favorite of those Karate Kid movies out of the trilogy, but it's decent, I guess. But anyways, I'm excited because I'm really looking forward to those two shows this coming December. So hope you are too. Let me see. David says, "Mummy on a plane." Yeah, I was thinking of something like that, like snakes on a plane, mummy on a plane. John says, replying to Al, "I had it. These mother blanking zombies on these mother blanking planes." Is that from Snakes on a Plane or something? Lasercorn says, "As it turns out, once again, I am not in a good spot to take part in tonight's festivities again. Hopefully soon." Oh, yes. Well, regardless, I appreciate you stopping in and being a part of us, even if it's only for a couple minutes. Brad says, "You better ask for a Netflix gift card for this Christmas." Yeah, I know. If they only knew, I'm here tooting a horn for them all the time. This is kind of neat. I also wanted to show you one of my birthday gifts. You know, for me, my birthday, Ava can't keep like a secret. You know, she can't keep a surprise, I guess I should say. So she'll get me a gift, and then like she's got to give it to me right now, which could be a month ago, you know, for your birthday. And so, but this is I've been wanting. If you can't see that, that's the cover of this book. It's called "I Was That Masked Man," and you heard me talk about the Lone Ranger last week. We were talking about this stuff, but I've really been wanting this book. I have another Lone Ranger book. This is the classic TV series, and it just goes over some of the highlight episodes. But this was the one I really wanted. It is a story of Clayton Moore. He actually is it's a biography. It's co-written by Frank Thompson, and I posted this on the Lone Ranger Fan Club Facebook page, and one of the guys on there who's commenting is actually friends with the guy who wrote this book. and he said that he's friends with him. So hey, maybe I could get him on one of the chiller chats sometime. So that would be really cool. But I was that masked man, Clayton Moore. 'Cause they're always asking, who was that masked man? Well, he was. So there you go. But I'm very anxious to read that. So thank you, baby doll. I appreciate that book very much. So Doc says, nice birthday present. Well, thank you. Yes. And speaking of that, another gift I got, and again, this is probably like 2 months ago. I had to get this because I appreciate. Ava says, "Oh, I love you. Thank you, baby." I appreciate guns, and one of my gifts was now again this was earlier. Now this is obviously empty. I do that, but this is a Ruger Vaquero, which was Ruger's. Basically the Colt single action army duplicate, I guess you could say. But you can't really see this, but on here there's like gold engraved on the cylinder. So it's a really, really nice gun, and that kind of made me think of it. This was an early birthday gift, and then of course the book there was, I got that today. So very, very cool. Very nice firearm. That's an old single, not an old one. It's a newer model, but it is like the old single action Western guns. So John says, awesome book cover for the Lone Ranger. Yeah. Brad says, don't shoot. I won't. Ava says, I know he likes white horses. I do. Yes, I do. Wish I had one. Don't know where I'd ride them around here, but that's beside the point. But anyways, Ava says, I like Black Beauty. Yeah, that'd be so. I wish we had a place where we could have horses around here. I would love to have a horse. Like I said, just grew up loving westerns and everything about the western genre. So I don't know. I think that'd be cool to have a horse. A lot of responsibility, I would imagine, but anyways. Okay, what else we got going on here? Brad says, I like Smith's hot dogs. Yes! I can't say that because I can't say I don't either. I've never tried them. I have not tried them yet, Brad. Ava said, you skipped my previous comment, LOL. Let me show your painting. Oh, you know what? Do you want to bring it in? It's pretty big. Oh, can I bring in your painting? Yeah, hold on a second. Let me unlock the door. Are you out there? Yeah. Okay, hold on.
That's why I said you like white horses.
Oh, okay. I got you.
All right, I don't want to be on it. I don't want to be on. I'll just show.
You don't want to be on?
No.
Okay. This was a painting we got. I'm sure you can see that. One of my favorite presidents, and I just love that picture. And Ava got me this earlier this week. So there he is, George Washington.
Okay, and I hope I didn't let any cats in.
No, we better make sure of that. Hold on there, folks. All right. Here we are. I am back. Brad says, General Washington. You're darn right it is. So Cassandra says, that's beautiful. It is nice. So majestic, you know. George Washington and his military general outfit. And uh-oh, I'm all blurry. There we go. Okay. Sitting on that white horse, looking all regal. You know, I just love that. Sandra says that's beautiful. Oh, I think I read that. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about that. I just love that. But yeah, I said, well, because I wanted a portrait of George Washington, and I was looking, and actually saw that picture. I happened to mention it, and she got it for me, and came earlier this week. So, like I said, Ava got me a lot of things throughout the last couple months. You know, I basically have a birthday month, so that was cool, very cool. But I got the book today, and TJ says, "Beautiful painting. Miss Ava must love you to get you artwork that nice." She does. She does love me, and right back at her. Al says, "That's a wonderful gift." Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's very, very nice. So, I know you expect me to have monster paintings and stuff, but I like those too. But you know, there are other things that I have interest in. You know, Star Wars, westerns, and certain real life figures in history. So that's pretty cool. Well, how about you guys? What's going on with you guys lately? Anybody have anything interesting going on in their life they want to share tonight? Anything you want to talk about? Any particular topic that you want to hit on? Just let me know. Let me know. And in the meantime, let me see what else we did. Showed you the birthday video from David and Diane. We talked about the paranormal marketplace. Lots of people were out there. The Netflix series on UFOs. Again, like I mentioned this last week, I don't know that it's a matter of anybody saying, yes, I believe or don't believe anymore. I mean, it's out there. I mean, they are real. We are told, you know, whether this is making every big headline or not, I don't know. But the government has acknowledged that they're real. They are there. And so they're just not taking it I guess the extra step, you know, which is the most curious question that would be next is, you know, who's in them? You know, I'm sure you'd want to know where they're from, but what about the occupants of these UFOs? So Brad says, did you check the public domain channel on Roku yet, Brian? The public domain channel on Roku? No, I haven't. I have not. On Roku? No, I've not checked that. What do they have on there? Just, I mean, does it cover every genre that's in the public domain, or is it horror and science fiction, or they have? I assume if it's just public domain, if it's called that they have different categories. I'm guessing. I got to check that out. Now, how am I going to remember that? I don't know. I'll just try to remember that, because I got like 100 other things that just flood my senses, and I don't remember stuff. But I would try to follow up on that one. I'd be interested in watching that. So, all right. So who else we got here? Mummy on the Airplane. I love that video. Okay, I think we're all caught up. We're all caught up with the chats. We're all caught up on the topics that I wanted to hit on. Any series coming out that you guys are interested in? Last week I mentioned about the Resident Evil series coming up, or it's not coming up. It's on Netflix. Resident Evil. I started watching that. Unfortunately, I'm still where I was last week. I'm only on the first episode, but I was entertained by it. Anything else out there that caught any of your eyes? Let me know. Bring it on up. Let's chat about it. We've got a little under a half an hour. We can chat about that. So, I told you mine. Jason says, Halloween Kills. Can't wait for it. Halloween Kills. Oh, you know, there was something. That reminds me of Yeah, that will be a good one. There was something. It's on my phone. Actually, I was gonna put it up on here tonight, but I didn't. That's the one thing I didn't get to that I was going to. Aha! Here we go. Top 10 most kills in movies. Now, number 10 is Jaws. Okay, the big shark. So he has 21 kills. Now, as I'm doing this, try to guess who the number one killer is in the horror genres. Number 9 is Dr. Hannibal Lecter, Silence of the Lambs. He has 23 kills. All right, doing a little better than Jaws, the shark. That's the entire Jaws series. All right, next we have number 8 is Leatherface. We're going from 10 up to 1, okay? So number 8 is Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, of course. And he has 29 kills. All right, moving on down the ladder here. Ghostface from Scream has 34 kills. John says, Sharknado Marathon is playing on the Sci-Fi Channel. Living near the coast of Cape Cod. I just tossed it out there. Ah, Sharknado. I don't know about you. I've actually mentioned that on here. Like, I think those are fun movies to watch. You know, if you're going into it expecting a good serious dramatic horror or whatever, boy, won't you be surprised. But I just love the campiness. It's kind of like watching the old Batman campy, you know, from the 60s. It's that type of fun I have when I'm watching those. That's funny. Number 6 is Chucky from Child's Play. Now, he has had 37 kills. All right. I don't know if any of these are surprising you or not. Number 5 is Pinhead from the Hellraiser movies. He has had 41 kills. I don't know who's counting these. I don't know who has sat and take the time to do this, or maybe it's just a bunch of Google searches. I don't know to compile all this. Number 4 is Freddy Krueger from the Nightmare on Elm Street series, of course. He has 43 kills. All right, so we're moving on up. Here we are at the top 3. All right, can anybody guess who's in the top 3? I'm sure you can. I'll make it really easy on you. Number 3 is Jigsaw, you know, from the Saw movies. The Jigsaw Killers. Okay, I'll put it that way. 52 kills. All right, folks, we're down to the top 2. Down to the top 2. All right, I've got no guesses on here. Nobody wants to guess? Nobody? Bueller? All right, here we go then. Number 2 is Michael Myers from the Halloween movies, okay? With 107 kills. Pretty impressive. All right, way to go there, Mike. And then Al says Jason, number 1. Ava says Candyman. Candyman! Ah, that's it. That's right. We didn't even have him. You know, he must not have had over 21 kills. Or maybe he has. I don't know. But, I mean, they have Jaws on here before Candyman. So, yeah, that's one I didn't even think of. Jason says, Jason is the winner. Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th has 140 kills. So, hey, there you go. Congratulations to Jason Voorhees for being the top killer in the horror movie franchise. So, or the genre. So there you go. See that? But there he is. Jason Voorhees. 140 kills. And, you know, coming in second, we got to give Michael Myers props for 107 kills. There you have Michael Myers. All right, so that was kind of fun. Jason says Jason is the winner. He sure is. Put the phone down there. All right. Yeah, Candyman. I didn't even see that. I didn't even think about him. So, curious to know who. Cassandra says Godzilla destroyed Tokyo every movie, hands down the winner. That's right. That's right. I don't know who put that list together, but yeah, I think you're onto something there. It's wiping out entire cities. Glamfang says, okay, the winning number answered that question. Yes. Yeah, 140, wasn't it? I guess my screen went blank by now, but yeah. Or Godzilla destroying Tokyo in every movie. You're darn right he did. Cassandra says, he even took out New York. He's taken out quite a bit. TJ says, well, I'll take Godzilla, Gamers, and all the big bug movies from the 50s. Yeah, that's right. 140. That makes it look pretty unambitious, I'll tell you, when you look at it that way. Brad says, they get more kills, especially that they don't die themselves. Yeah. Or if they do die, they don't stay that way for long, do they? I'm curious now that we've looked at that. What about the classic monsters? It probably only had like half a dozen, you know? You only see like the Wolfman kill like 2 or 3 people a movie or something like that, you know? That was a big deal back then, but, you know, shocking. But, yeah, I don't know. Somebody ought to look that up. Jason says the Death Star took out a whole planet. Yeah, who was the real Grand Moff Tarkin? I guess he was just, was he a monster? An evil man. Wait a minute. I think you're onto something there because Hannibal Lecter was a mortal man. He was just a killer. The Saw guys were mortal men. They were just twisted geniuses. Grand Moff Tarkin ordered the destruction of Alderaan. And that killed millions of people. Billions? I don't know. But yeah. Bad dude. Glam says, good point, Cassandra. Props to Dracula, who's been killing for centuries. Yes. I gotta, he's still the creepiest and the scariest, whether he's killed that many or not, but, yeah, Dracula. Michelle's the grave wave. Hey, Michelle. John says, I'll go with Alien Invasions. Alien Invasions, yes. That's cool. And we've got a few alien-themed movies tonight. So, TJ says, what about Dracula? I think with him living for hundreds of years, he killed quite a few people, don't you think? I don't know why I'm tired again tonight. Yes, I would think so. I agree. Just like what Glam says, and yeah, he's been doing it for centuries. You'd think he had racked up a pretty big number, but these are just the numbers that we happen to see on screen. But yeah, if you look at it that way, I'm sure he easily, his count easily surpasses Jason's. TJ says, I meant Godzilla and Gamera. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you were talking about, movies and genre, like gaming genres, if they had Godzilla games. I don't know. I got a notification on my watch. I meant Godzilla and Gamera. Okay, auto spell got me. Yeah, it does that to me too. It gets me. Alright, so Grand Moff Tarkin destroyed a planet. Tom says Dracula's victims weren't dead. They were undead. That's true. Ava says breathe. Oh, a little. Yeah, my watch reminds me to breathe. Am I not breathing? Am I not breathing deep enough? I don't know. It says breathe. All right. Are you happy? All right, so we did it. We did it together. Yeah, they weren't dead. They're undead. Brad says the reason why killers Michael Myers and Jason don't stay dead is because they're too insane to be dead. Death doesn't even want them. It says, you guys are too crazy. I want nothing to do with you. Go back. David says, The Walking Dead zombie apocalypse. Just about everybody's dead. The Walking Dead zombie apocalypse. Yeah, just about. Ava said, now stand up. Breathe, now stand up. Yeah, that's right. My watch has got to remind me of everything. That's right. In the zombie apocalypse, just about everybody's dead. Oh, hey, speaking of that, The Walking Dead, season 11 begins this month. It begins on Sunday, August 22nd. Season 11. So just a couple weeks. Yeah, a couple weeks. The Walking Dead, season 11. And this is their final season, so... some people have kind of, I don't know, have they given up on The Walking Dead? I think it's, unless they do something really fantastic, I think it's, the best stories and the best seasons have already passed. Unless they can really pull off a real grand slam here, which they could. We've always enjoyed watching it, even the slow, boring episodes, and even some of the more uninteresting seasons, but it was kind of, it's always been our Sunday night thing since 2010, so we've enjoyed it. Ava says they'd have to bring Rick back. Well, they are, of course. They're bringing the movies, the Rick Grimes movies, and we saw Michonne, head on out to join up with Rick. So that's pretty cool. So we know we're going to see Rick Grimes and Michonne again together. So that will be cool, because it's been like 7, 8, 9 years or something like that since they've seen him. 7 years at least. They did a time jump there. I'm not too crazy about those, by the way, I'll tell you. John says, if you really want to know how many our top killers did kill, check out Dead Meat, the kill count on YouTube. May the best killer win. Ah, okay. So John says, check out Dead Meat, the kill count on YouTube. All right. I might have to check that out more and, throw some of those statistics up here every once in a while. That was kind of fun tonight. Dead Meat, the kill count. All right. Now let me ask you this, John. Did they just tell you, or do they have different monsters that you can check, like Frankenstein? How many has he killed? Or, Universal's The Mummy? Or, I don't know how that works. So I'll just look it up and I'll figure it out. And you can too by going to Dead Meat the Kill Count on YouTube. Now I know The Mummy couldn't have killed that many. The Mummy. The Mummy. That Mr. Tom Paisley got me that. And I've had it on here ever since. Yeah, The Mummy is, I don't know, one of those strange monsters that, boy, you just figure you can just walk right around them, How threatening could that be? Although, he's much more powerful than a zombie, because he's got strength. He's got brute strength. He can just, grip you like a, get you in that bear claw and just not let go. But other than that, speed-wise, you're gonna win that battle. You're gonna win that race. TJ says another hour just flew by. Another hour. Yeah, it is flying by. I didn't realize it was even that late. I enjoy this 1 hour more than most every week. Oh, thank you, TJ. I appreciate that. It's always a great time, and you learn and enjoy the time you get to spend interacting with everyone. I do too. I think it's a very fun time because to me, Saturday night has always been like that chiller night. It really has been. Like I've always been there's that little kid in me, that the horror fan, just loving to watch those scary horror or science fiction, B movies from the 50s, the alien invasion stuff. I don't know. Saturday night's just a neat night for that. And for me to be able to get on here from 8 until 9, and you guys to be able to just write back and forth each other and to me, I think it's pretty fun. You know, it's kind of like a little room with us all sitting in there chatting together, is the way I kind of feel. John says they have covered killers from Scream, Candyman. There you go, Ava. Leatherface, and Pinhead. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Brad says, watch that Rick Grimes didn't really die from that exploding bridge at the final episode. Right. Yep. Yeah, he, am I giving away a spoiler? I mean, are y'all, is everybody caught up? I mean, within the last, at least couple seasons? I hope you are. I would think, or even like when I mentioned, you know, Rick Grimes, or you know, even like Boba Fett, you know, there are certain things that I guess I'm kind of assuming by now at this point, because of the length of time it's been out, and it's all, you know, they were all over the internet at the time, that, you know, certain things are kind of in the safety zone to be able to discuss or mention, but you know, because of Rick Grimes or Boba Fett. You know, well, he's getting his own show, so I mean, they're obviously, you know, letting you know what. I'm just curious how he escaped the Sarlacc. You know, I do want to see that. You know, show us how Boba Fett escaped the Sarlacc. That's the episode I want to see. I'm sure they're going to go right into that. TJ says, thanks to the ChillerNight crew. And Brian, thank you for spending with us on your birthday. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you guys for spending it with me. I appreciate that. Ava says, he got taken away by helicopter. Oh, Rick, yeah, I know. Ain't no exploding bridge gonna keep Rick Grimes down. I'm sorry, but no, that ain't happening. I am curious to see, how are they gonna, you know, well, I guess we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes. And if you're not caught up on the storyline, I don't know. Do you guys watch it? I mean, it's a big deal for Ava and I. We just love it. That is our show of shows. But now, like, I'm a little okay with it ending, because I wanted to still, even though some of the seasons have kind of trailed off strength wise, you know. I think that the first several seasons were the best, up until probably season 6. The last 3 or 4 seasons have been a little, you know, but they're saying that this 11th season is going to be fantastic, so looking forward to it. Can't say that I'm not. One of the characters that I'm very interested in seeing is Negan. I really like that character. One of my favorites, other than Rick, you know, of course, there's Rick, Daryl, Michonne, Carol, and Negan are probably my top 5 characters. So, Brad says, I guess. I guess. Are you following the series? I should probably watch some of that. As far as what I say, I kind of take it that, you know, since some of this stuff happened a couple seasons ago, that maybe you're up on that. But maybe I should say spoiler alert on some of these things. John says, this has been the ChillerNight pre-show with Brian. Oh, is it over already? Oh, we got 8 minutes. Wow, now we're going to have to put the schedule up again. This has been a ChillerNight pre-show with Brian Hogue. This is Crozak the Grand, reminding you, Brian, that in dog years or scroll years, you are immortal like the Highlander. There can be only one. Until next Saturday night, stay chilled and keep thrilled. Well, thank you. Thank you, Crozak the Grand. Much appreciated. Yes. Oh, and let me, because we are... Now, I'm going to wait a few more minutes, and then at the tail end, I'll throw that schedule back up. All right? But that is coming up in about 7. Yeah, we won't even wait till we'll give it about 5 more minutes. All right, so, but we do have a couple alien UFO themed movies tonight, so that's pretty cool. And then, of course, Kill Baby Kill is a good ghost story. Brad says, "Well, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself." Do you watch it? Do you watch the Walking Dead? Are you caught up with that? And how about the Mandalorian? I don't know how many of you guys watch that, but I don't know. There's certain things I try to hold, but if this stuff's been out on the internet for at least a good 6 months or so, I feel fairly safe to talk about it. With Rick Grimes and surviving and having his own movies, so of course he survived to have his own movies, and then Boba Fett, that's been everywhere online. That he survived the Sarlacc. So I just can't wait to see how they're going to do it. Hey, tonight, well, you know what? I will put that schedule up. I wore my Star Wars shirt tonight because, well, actually, I wore this earlier today because I knew the schedule is 9 o'clock. The movie is Night of the Blood Beast. That's a pretty entertaining movie. Kind of has a the Thing quality to it. You remember the old movie, The Thing, from Another Planet, 11 p.m. Chiller Chat. That is a Star Wars themed episode. May the 4th be with you. That was, of course, from May the 4th of this year. And that does have spoilers, okay? So there you go. I do talk about spoilers in that one. 11:30, ChillerNight Theater. The movie is Killers from Space. It's an entertaining one. 1:30, Chiller Chat. My guest is Brian and Terry Seach. They talk about their Bigfoot investigation. And we do talk about the upcoming, at that point, the upcoming Paranormal Marketplace, which was last Sunday. 2 a.m., ChillerNight Theater. The movie is Kill Baby Kill. And that was a brand new episode that we had out just a couple weeks ago. So, Brad says, well, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. All right? Well, you don't want to do that. But I do want to remind you before we... Brad says, not really. I watch NFL Sunday Night Football and WWE SmackDown on Fridays. I don't want to get too addicted with these shows that I'm already am. Thank God for on demand. Yeah. I like I said, I got a few minutes left. My big thing is my favorite show has always been for the last 10, now going on 11 years, The Walking Dead. I've always really looked forward to that, Ava and I. And then the Cobra Kai series hit. I absolutely loved Cobra Kai. And then The Mandalorian. That's another series that I think is fantastic. I think it's so well done. And then they bring back Boba Fett, so now that's branching off into its own series, and I'm very happy about that. I mentioned that at the beginning of the show. Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett is the name of the series, and Cobra Kai season 4. I suspect they're calling it the Book of Boba Fett because in one of the earlier expanded universe stories, I believe Jango Fett had left Boba a book on survival or something like that, and I'm guessing that might have something to do with the title. I don't know that for sure, but looking forward to those two streaming series, which will both come out in December. So looking forward to that. Brad says, 5 minutes until ChillerNight Theater. Get your computers ready. Yeah, yes. Unfortunately, we don't have Roku yet for Stream TV. And then Al says, good night, everyone, and happy birthday again, Brian. Thank you, Al. I appreciate that. All right, so yeah, here we go. Time to wrap it up for the night. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining me tonight, for joining each other, and have a good night. Have a good chiller night. We'll see you next week.